Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you have to check out the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. If you're looking for pay-per-view predictions, if you're looking for pay-per-view reviews, if you're looking for interviews, check out the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Crash and Burn!
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the fastest rising podcast in professional wrestling, Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we are talking about the 2021 Royal Rumble pay-per-view, a great show this past Sunday night.
Damn
Holy
right.
shit, I cannot wait to talk about this show.
Woo!
Anyways, my name is Jason. Someone who plays Minecraft. Let's bring in my favorite person to annoy, Josh.
Whoa, now. That wasn't the proper instruction, but thank you.
What? Are you saying something?
I thought my tablet, I thought my iPad.
What?
I thought my
Continue your outro, Josh.
I thought my
you're
iOS
taking too long.
died. I thought my Wi-Fi. Ooh.
You confused everybody here.
I didn't do no such thing. Anyways, it is I.
Finish your outro.
And Josh Stinker. Shut up!
Do it one more time and I'll mute you.
Oof. Oh, beat the
Okay,
host.
keep going, Josh.
Anyways, let's get into the show. It's the assassin. Let's get into the show.
He is somebody on this call eating pizza. Wyatt.
Let me.
Is that your intro? What?
Yes, that is.
Oh god.
This is the longest intro ever. His voiceover. Wow.
That's my outro. That's my intro.
That's your outro. This is the end of the episode.
That's my intro.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
Nick is here then.
Yeah. Speaking of people who are not eating pizza currently on the call, great to be here once again. We're gonna have a very exciting episode, of course, reviewing the Royal Rumble of this year and not any other year. Great card, great friggin' show, I'm pretty excited to talk about it again.
Next up, it's Omar.
Hello, everyone around the world, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Crash and Burn Podcast. It is I, Omar, and we are watching and we are reviewing Royal Rumble review.
You brought the hype to that intro. Holy shit.
Yes.
I guess Omar is the Crash and Burn hype man.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Lucas, you're up last.
Yes. Anyways, wear your mask. It's Natural Red Day. You already know the vibes. Anyways, it's the Prince of Vengeance, the King of Violence. It's Rainmaker himself, Lucas, and I'm here to review 2021 Royal Rumble. A great show. I watched it actually on Fire Stick, surprisingly. And it was not a bad show at all. I watched my dad, and everything's cool. Let's get into it.
Oh my God. Let's get to the card. I cannot wait to talk about the show. Pre-show, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler defeating Asuka and Charlotte Flair. They are the new women's tag team champions. That is the kickoff next from the Royal Rumble. Go ahead, Danker.
Okay, do not mute me this time so I can actually speak American. Anyways.
My hands are off, fucker.
Okay. Anyways, all I have to say, it was boring. It was boring. They made the women's tag titles into a joke. Like, have you guys realized that? Have you realized, like, the women's tag titles have been a joke?
They've been a joke ever since literally WrestleMania 2 years ago for me.
They made a joke, like, ever since they came out. So that's WWE
No,
instant
Yeah.
regrets.
I disagree. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. They were like super hype when they had that chamber match 2 years ago.
They've been a joke ever since they put them on the Bark and Barf connection.
I mean, like that was. I feel like that was a good team to put them on to start with. They were very established.
Mandy and Sonya.
We want Mandy and Sonya there.
Yeah.
But 2019, we're on Nia Jackson.
Well, I feel like you need. It was. I think it was a similar case with the AEW Championship that you need a sort of established names, established teams to start off with the belts to put attention to them, and so whoever beat them would be put over even more. It would make them seem more legitimate. But when the Iconics won them, like literally only 2 months later, it made the belts like a joke because these two women couldn't freaking defend the belts for 2 months, and then you didn't see the Iconics ever again. They were never on television, and they lost.
Is that your take so far, Nick?
Yeah, the titles have been made a joke ever since they freaking dropped the belts too early. They should have had a good, maybe a little bit under 200 days with the titles. Just have a good bit of a long run, maybe to the end of 2019, and then have the team that beats them have them established as an actual threat and as an actual legitimate team.
Right.
Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. That's where they friggin' come in. You should have had them as the champions.
It's like they should have a team except Bayley and Sasha to win the titles. And like now that they became a joke, it's ridiculous.
It's like
all
they
I have
had.
to say, it was boring.
It's like they had multiple established teams. They did give them to an established team, freaking Iconics, but then they never put them on television. How do you expect titles to get over with that? That's dumb. That's just straight up dumb that they did that, and they've basically killed the titles.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Omar, you go ahead with your take.
Well, honestly, I'm sick and tired seeing Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler doing the same role with those women's tag team champion, and instead Charlotte and Asuka win it first time. Well, Asuka's your 2-time already, I believe, and I want to see all the women's tag titles, but which is not stacked anymore. It's way dead. I was disappointed. That's not good, but even though I love the show, where goes for another strike during his own daughter. Not good.
Oh yeah.
So disrespectful, man. So disrespectful. You could have won it for Nia and Shayna. Such a crybaby for the women's tag team champions. They're crybabies.
I wanted to make the comment quickly. I totally agree with what you said, Omar, about the fact that there's no women's tag division.
There's not.
There's not on the main roster.
No, not much.
This is what I'm trying to say because WWE can't get their heads out of their own.
There isn't a women's tag division, but you know where there is a decent amount of women's tag teams, NXT.
That's what I'm trying to say, Nick. That's why I have the Crown the women's tag titles on the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Like literally, when the titles were established, when the titles were established, they were meant to be for all three brands, and yet you've only seen NXT challenge for the titles twice. I say you have the winners of the women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics face Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania for the tag titles and take them down to NXT.
No.
Why not?
If they do it, put it on the pre-show because NXT matches isn't the main roster.
Well, I think it would be really beneficial for both the titles and for NXT itself if you're giving NXT attention on the biggest.
If they do that, they're going to do it a takeover.
Shit! I believe that.
I guess. I mean, they could do that, but I don't know. Because I feel like one way or another we might be getting an NXT title match of some sort at Mania. I feel like they're probably going to do that again this year.
The only way that they're going to have a women's tag division on the main roster is if they end the brand split, which that will not happen anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely way better shape before all of this. When they still had the Iconics, they still had freaking Kyrie Sane. They could have done something better. Well, no, I don't think they should have made them a tag team. That was a definite mistake there. They had so many established teams, and they just broke all of them up and decided to throw together teams, which is just stupid. So, yeah, I think NXT is the solution once again.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go ahead, Wyatt, with your take on the pre-show match.
I could give it. All I know is Lucas and Nick called it. That's all I know.
Yeah, we were the only two.
Yeah,
we
you
were
was
the
right.
only.
You was right.
We were the only
Yeah.
two that called it.
This match, I didn't really give a shit for it. That's all I'll say about it.
I already know who Lucas wants to have the tag team titles on. He wants them to drop them to Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
I hate you.
I knew you were gonna say that.
They got a mixed tag team titles with a Wyatt with Morgan, and then you have a wife sex scene at Monday Night Raw or something like that.
What?
Anyways, Lucas, go ahead with your
as
take.
long as it helps the ratings.
Anyways, go
I
ahead,
knew you were gonna
Lucas.
say that.
I believe
Anyways,
you're the last one for this match.
I told y'all this is gonna happen, and nobody seems to believe it. They want to try for an to do like better women's wrestlers or something like that. And I hate to talk shit, but like, come on, you knew some shit was gonna happen with Lacey Evans. Like, you gotta get you back in mind of that. I know that the women's tag titles are just a joke, and they're more of a joke than James Ellsworth in WWE. Just saying.
Why was extremely offended?
No, I'm sorry, but it's true. No shame looking ass. Anyways, I called it. I knew it's gonna happen. I didn't care. It was not bad or anything like that, but I just knew it was gonna happen. So it's pretty predictable.
All right. Anyways, the next match is the first match on.
Wait, I didn't get to talk about the match.
You technically did, I believe.
No, I was only talking about the tag titles. I never talked about the actual match.
Oh, go ahead.
Me neither. Yeah.
How dare you defy me, mere mortal? Anyway.
Because everyone was just talking at once.
I am a god.
Because I thought they kind of did.
Yeah. With the match itself, it was a match that had Nia Jax in it. What can I say? Yeah, they've also made Charlotte Flair's freaking natural selection a joke by literally having everyone kick out of it now. It has received the spear treatment where everyone kicks out of it now, for God's sake. I basically it was expected that you were going to have a Lacey Evans Ric Flair spot. So, yeah, I think this is going to lead to a Charlotte Evans match, which everybody wants. And then you're going to probably have Charlotte versus Asuka for the title. Or maybe not. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
I want Asuka versus Lacey Evans.
That would be... Have they ever fought before?
I don't think so. So why have it at WrestleMania? Charlotte versus Asuka versus Lacey.
All right, that sounds...
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The thing is...
Of course they're going to give the title to Charlotte.
Yeah. The thing is, I actually want to see Lacey at least have one title reign.
Like she should be a champion at some point. Yeah, as long as it has nothing to do with Nia Jax, I am totally for it.
Nia Jax doesn't even deserve a title, period. She needs to go back to the Performance Center and learn how to wrestle.
Nia Jax.
Whoa, Jason.
Whoa now.
Is this the Hate Nia Jax Club?
Guys, this is
who's the leader of it?
Bro?
r/I hate Nia Jax. This is a subreddit. Anyway.
Welcome to the Nia Jax Hate Club. I pledge to dislike Nia Jax till the day I die.
Anyways, Nick, is that your take?
That is my take. It was a match that happened on a pre-show with Nia Jax, so it is exactly what you expected.
Were you even finished?
All I'm gonna say, it was boring. It was like a match that makes you sit there and fall asleep. You could just go to the bathroom during that match, seriously. I mean, all I want is Nia Jax to at least learn how to wrestle and not injure people. so we don't have to see it every time. She knows how to handle a human being and not throw them where they're going to injure themselves in some way, somehow. All it was a boring match.
I love how we've possibly talked about this match more than we're possibly going to talk about the world title matches.
Yeah.
Let's get the main
keep
show
talking
then.
about it.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre defeated Goldberg for the WWE title.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is I'm glad that Drew McIntyre retained. How about you go, Josh?
Thank God.
Yeah, I had mixed feelings. You know, I was kind of thinking, they're going to take the title and put it on Goldberg. Because, you know, like, if you remember Super Showdown where The Fiend basically lost to Goldberg.
No, please don't remind me of that.
No, please, no.
I literally almost quit wrestling over that. No. Please don't remind me of that horrible stuff.
No. But anyways, I was very happy that Drew McIntyre retained his title because, you know, Goldberg is getting there in age. He needs to go home and spend time with his family and come back when he's needed. Not when
he
it's
was
like
needed.
He was not needed. There was nothing necessary about that. You could have saved him for Drew versus Keith Lee there. Well, then he got friggin' COVID or whatever the hell happened, so that wouldn't work.
That's bad.
Have Drew versus Lana for all I care. Just don't get me gold.
Josh, how about you pick someone to go next?
As I'm saying, I was very happy that Drew won. Because he deserves the title. Like, ever since he won the Rumble and won it at Mania, there was no point of him losing it to Randy, but I didn't mind Randy holding it for a short time. I felt like Drew is the title worthy. He's the worthy champion, and he deserves it. And he knows how to defend the title and put on a challenge. So all I'm gonna say, it was a short match because basically all it was spear, claymore, jackhammer.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
A spear through the barricade, one jackhammer, a spear, a jackhammer, Jack Claymore.
It was solid overall.
Not gonna lie, I would think Goldberg versus The Fiend versus Kenny Omega versus Kenny and Kazuchika Okada.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Kenny Dykstra there for a second. I was getting scared.
Anyways, Josh, if you're done, how about you pick someone to go next? You're the owner of this podcast.
Right. Nick.
Get out here, Lucas.
I was messing around with that. I know that's not gonna happen.
You're pointing to your logo. You're doing brand merchandising or whatever, trying to get that sponsorship.
Shut up now. Yes, I'm apparently a part of Nike.
Yes, excellent. Yeah, that match was exactly what I expected it to be. It was literally a finisher fest, and it served no purpose in doing anything. Literally, my opinion has not changed on either Drew McIntyre or Goldberg. All I know is that Goldberg, for God's sake, never wear Brock Lesnar shorts ever again. As you live.
That was the thing.
What was that?
God
I was like,
damn. He was Brockberg for literally 3 minutes. I think that was the word we used for it.
Brockberg.
And yeah,
that's new Antwan face now.
The shorts, so the shorts ended up costing him for that match in canon. So yeah, just please stop giving Goldberg world title opportunities. Literally not needed. Give some of the actual talent you've been trying to build up a title shot.
It's needed.
Okay, Vince
I'm
McMahon.
slowly dying inside. Yeah, freaking. It's not.
It's needed.
What are you doing, Vince? Get out of here.
God damn it, Vince, get out of here.
I'm scared this episode's going to turn into a disaster. Please not.
Get out of here, me.
Anyways,
all right, that's my take on that.
Anyways, go ahead, Omar.
Oh my God, just a fast match.
A fast match.
First Claymore, Claymore.
It was a speedway.
Hammer, turnbuckle, hammer, and Claymore. enough. I knew Drew was gonna retain. That's the feeling.
Thank
Some of
God
them
he did.
some of them want Goldberg. It's not happening. I pray to God that Drew is retaining. And look, he hear my words. What I said that he is retaining.
That's right.
Indeed.
Hell yeah, man. Anyways, go ahead, Wyatt.
Okay, I finally get to go. Really, I actually like the fact that they actually brought outside the ring before the match started. I was watching the Rumble at my dad's, so it was like my dad was picking me up because it was snowing outside, so I was watching it in his truck. So basically, I do like the fact that they did fight outside the ring, like Goldberg hit the spear through McIntyre. And of course the match was going to be 2 minutes because Goldberg's contract is of course in 2 minutes. But, it was a jackhammer to a spear, a jackhammer to a Claymore kick. It's disappointing me that it was only one Claymore kick. But I really thought it was just shocking to me that Goldberg never kicked out of the Claymore. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But even though Goldberg might have lost to McIntyre, McIntyre's cool as well. But just remember, Goldberg is still awesome. And also,
Okay.
I'm sure Ryleigh's proud of me because I'm wearing a Roman shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right.
Yeah, you call it sweaty throat, man.
Guys.
Yeah. What?
Go ahead, Lucas.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah. Anyways, this was just a regular Goldberg match. A match that just pretty much existed, to be honest. Like, I almost felt bad for McIntyre going against him. I would just thought Goldberg was going to win this match. I was going to get a heart attack and, just fucking die at the Royal Rumble or some shit like that. But, thank God Drew won and kicked his ass. Thank God. I told him to kick his head off, and he kind of did. I was told him to kick his head off his shoulders so he can keep his head, but, you can't do that to a person. But, it was just a Goldberg match. I'm sorry to say. It's just a Goldberg match.
Yeah.
It's just basically a match that is just a disappointment.
All right. Well, so did everybody go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this was a last-minute addition to me. This was not mentioned in the predictions episode last week. Sasha Banks defeated Carmella to retain the SmackDown Women's title.
Yes.
Called it.
Same here.
Yeah. Go ahead, Omar. You go first, man.
Wow. We knew that Sasha's going to retain, even though his Carmella's butler, I call him, is always with his gymnasium moves of wrestling, but not violating Reginald, yeah, his name. I call him the butler because of Carmella. A butler, like.
Like,
all right, cool.
Yes.
I can see why.
Dirty mind, Lucas. Wow.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so
Exposed.
got away with it. Sasha, retaining on submission. I thought Reginald gonna turn on Carmella and go with Sasha, but it didn't happen. And
Hell no.
No, it didn't happen because Sasha doesn't want anything for him. Anything. Even after giving him champagne on Friday Night SmackDown last week, right before the main event of Royal Rumble. But she went her own way on the tap out. I called it. It was excellent.
Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, as we said, like in the beginning, it wasn't a match that we said on our predictions episode, but I kind of saw it coming because Carmella. I mean, I like to see her with at least another championship reign with this new character that she's been doing, but it's all about the boss, and I know a lot of people like, oh, hopefully Sasha has a long title reign because they haven't given her a long title. Look, I want to see someone different hold it. I mean, it's like always Bayley, Sasha. Like, give someone else a chance. I was kind of hoping Carmella would have taken it, but I'm like, it's not gonna be too soon. So I had a figuring that it was gonna be Sasha Banks that was gonna win. overall, it was not a bad match. It wasn't like one of those women matches that was boring, but I enjoyed it. It was actually pretty good. And yeah, Sasha's Carmella's butler, Reginald. He's actually a pretty good wrestler with like his high flying moves and stuff. Like, or as
Reginald's pretty
Omar.
cool.
Yeah.
I hire him to be my manager.
Yeah, like if you could somehow manage to have a great intergender match on SmackDown without one of the participants getting actual like moves in or whatever, then you're doing something right, in my opinion.
Okay, this is my question. What would it be like if Carmella was managed by Finley's little bastard?
Oh God!
No.
Hornswoggle? Oh my God!
I would want to see a Goldberg title win if that were the case, because I never want to see that.
Anyways, Josh, since you went, how about you pick somebody next?
All right. Wyatt. Go ahead.
Wyatt.
Oh, finally I get to go. As much as I love Carmella, she's got a cooler entrance. You know, her character's really improving. She's really improved me. Hopefully, just keep improving your promos, girl. Hopefully she'll get the title. Hopefully after WrestleMania, of course. Hopefully she can become Mr. Money in the Bank because Frankie's got to go back to where he belongs. But we're going a little too ahead. But definitely Sasha. All I'm hoping for is just for Bianca. Even though I'm not a big Bianca Belair person, I just hope she gets the belt off of her. As long as the title's off Sasha, I'll enjoy SmackDown more.
Yeah.
As much as I can't stand Sasha, report this damn video all you want. You Sasha stands on Twitter, on social media. I mean, yeah, Sasha. I just find Sasha a garbage of a human being. That's all I'm gonna say. I just don't find her a good person.
I respect it.
Garbage of a human being.
Go ahead, Lucas.
Can't stand Sasha. Bores me to shit. I fall asleep when her entrance hits. When I hear it's fresh, y'all. See the boss, y'all. I go.
Oh my God, Antwan!
Alright, it's my turn now. My time to shine. Anyways, this match was not better than a TLC match. It was still not bad or nothing, but I wasn't very into this match, to be honest, because we saw this match like a million ton of times. And to be honest, to be honest with you guys, like I thought, because I was watching this with my dad and everything, I was like, my dad was kind of agreeing. It's like Carmella's gimmick's just like a sexy rock dancer or some shit. So my dad was like, hell yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna look at her because I'm a faithful husband, because that's like kind of what I like. But anyways, it was not bad or nothing, but I knew it was gonna happen. It was predictable. So it's like half it was not bad, but once you get more into the other matches, it'll be very good.
All right. Go ahead, Nicholas.
All right, here's my essay unpacking literally everything about this match, because I have a lot to say. First of all, I can't help but say that they screwed Carmella's character right out of the gate by putting her immediately into the title picture. Like, you should have given her a good few months to have maybe some mini feuds on SmackDown to fight some of the other talent there, like Naomi. I think she's on there, or just
she's on Raw. Okay,
then I don't. Sorry if the only woman they've had on SmackDown over the last few months is literally just 4 people. They don't show anybody else.
I want to get a Billy Kay picture. Can I get one?
Sorry.
She hands out. Please.
I'm sorry, I ran out of those. You'll have to find me at another time.
I thought you were responsible for it.
Okay. Like, they shouldn't have thrown her in the title picture immediately. That was basically just character suicide to do that.
Yeah.
It's screwing her over right out of the gate. Because if she doesn't win it, then what the hell's the point? Then her character's already ruined. You're basically putting her in an unwinnable situation by debuting her against a champion that has literally just won the title. That's just not good. There's like literally nowhere she can go from here. it's like that was the big thing that she could have done. That's the biggest feud she could have had. Now that's gone. What do you do from this point? Do you have her go against Bianca Belair? Do you have her go against Billie Kay? Do you have her go against Bayley? What do you do from here? Like, they don't have many options now.
Right.
No, Liv Morgan, give her an option.
Yeah.
Option C. Yeah.
Right.
And then
promos.
Yeah, and then the match itself, it's like the match was made worse by the fact that I wasn't expecting their first match to be all that good, and then that match blew me away. So automatically my expectations were way higher for this, and they really, it was lesser. It was a SmackDown match, basically. And so, yeah, overall, it was basically they put themselves in an unwinnable situation in terms of both Carmella and the match itself. So, yeah, disappointing. And I do hope that they do put the belt on Bianca. And, yeah, I think Carmella, they can do something with this character. Yeah, so, yeah. I think we do overall need a break from the 4 horsewomen, really, to focus on building some other stars outside of that trifecta, because Becky Lynch is a no-show at this point. So, yeah, there's my take on all this.
Yeah, so this was a pretty good match, actually. I enjoyed this match, especially Sasha retaining.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I'm actually liking the reign. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my opinion, guys. Respect it.
I do. I kind of like the reign as well. I think she's kind of good as a champion.
I mean, it's decent. I'll give it that. I really personally don't care, but
yeah,
it's decent.
Do you know what else is decent? The match we're about to get to next.
Yeah.
The 30-woman Royal Rumble match.
Here we go.
Championship match at WrestleMania 37. Bianca Belair won that match from number 3, but last taken out Rhea Ripley.
Why? You hope you have that list now.
You want me to go first?
Go first.
Okay, yay! I get to go first. Y'all are so kind to me. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I understand why I have to go first because I have the whole list down and all that. But I'm gonna get to that. Definitely a great Royal Rumble match. You got to see some of my childhood favorites make an appearance. You got to see some pretty cool moments in there. You got to see R-Truth enter the women's Royal Rumble. I was hoping Ric Flair actually entered the women's Royal Rumble match. Not gonna lie. But
an old man entering the Rumble.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. But definitely when R-Truth made his entrance, I actually thought R-Truth was in the Rumble match, but no, it was Alicia Fox entering before him. But that was cool that you had the 24/7 championship. I thought that was hilarious and funny. We were on the group call laughing our asses off. But yes. Bianca Belair was a very predictable win. I did see a botch where Bianca Belair's feet were touching the ground.
Yes.
I won't see it, but you robbed.
So therefore, your winner of the 2021 Royal Rumble, Rhea Ripley.
Ooh.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to make a prediction right now.
Okay. Your tongue went to a different
I think
dimension.
she'll make her main roster debut on probably SmackDown, hopefully.
Tonight.
Okay. No.
As recorded.
Who knows? Okay, so before we go to the next person, we're going to get to the Royal Rumble. Every entry the match.
Entries.
Number one, boring Bayley. Number 2, the return of Naomi. 3, the winner, Bianca Belair. Number 4, Billie Kay. I wish she could have handed me one of her pictures. Number 5, my favorite NXT woman superstar, Shotzi Blackheart.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was good.
She was the first elimination. That was dirty. But number 6, Shayna Baszler. Number 7, Toni Storm. I got to see her sexy ass that night. Number 8.
Wyatt had one great night.
Number 8, the return of one of my favorites growing up, Jillian Hall.
Yes.
She associated with Billie Kay that night. That was actually great. Number 9, Ruby Riott. She's awesome. Number 10, the return of Victoria.
Yes, that was good.
Yes.
My childhood.
Number 11, Peyton Royce. Number 12, Santana Garrett. I believe that was a return. Santana
13.
Garrett, I think, is a huge fan of dogs. I believe whenever you have to post your pet dog on your story, she'll repost it.
Well, actually, they're saying that she was the replacement for Mia Yim. That's what they were saying.
Oh, yes.
Number 13, wifey Liv Morgan. Number 14, Rhea Ripley. Number 15, Charlotte Flair. Number 16, Dana Brooke. Number 17, the return of the most beautiful woman in the Ruthless Aggression era, besides Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson. Number 18, Ric Flair. Wait, no, I meant Lacey Evans.
Common mistake, my guy. Don't worry. We forgive you.
All right. Number 19, Mickie James. Number 20, Nikki Cross. Number 21, R-Truth and Alicia Fox. And the 24/7 championship, all the superstars entering that match. Number 22, one of the best talents, Mandy Rose. Number 23, Dakota Kai. Number 24, her second match that night, Carmella. Number 25, Tamina. Number 26, the return of Lana. I'm glad she's back on my TV. Number 27, a failed appearance of Alexa Bliss. Bad move, Rhea Ripley. Number 28,
Sadly.
Ember Moon. Number 29, Nia Jax. And number 30, of course, Natalya. Who cares?
Yeah,
All
so those were all the
who wants to go next?
Josh.
Anyone? Yay, Josh.
All right. By far, this was my first pick to win. This was my main pick to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Bianca's definitely one of the best talent I've seen since NXT. Bianca Belair, she really deserved it that night. I mean, despite the botch, but overall, it was a great Women's Royal Rumble match. She definitely deserved it, and she's gonna pick either Asuka or Sasha to face at Mania. I'm thinking it's gonna go Sasha since it's gonna be Sasha since they're on the same brand. But yeah, I'm congrats to Bianca Belair. She deserves this, and she's definitely worthy for the championship. I want to see her take the title of Sasha at WrestleMania.
You never know. Bianca could challenge Io Shirai.
Or she could challenge us. Could you imagine Bianca versus Asuka?
Definitely a great Women's Royal Rumble match.
Ray.
This was a career stubble for Bianca Belair. She deserved this win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially from the number 3 spot. She lasted by 27 or 28 other women.
Yeah, she was in there for 50 minutes or more.
Congrats to her. Wow.
That
was a great performance. Mind blowing. Anyways, Omar, up next.
Oh man, I knew Bianca's gonna win this because I was like, where is she? She was not eliminated, and she's still there. I didn't realize 3 of them was Charlotte, Rhea Ripley, and her. Then both women knocked Charlotte. Now it was 2. But despite what happened that botch, man, thought Rhea Ripley won, but she was robbed by Bianca Belair. And all referees were in daydream. They realized, and even cameraman, and all suddenly, that's it. She won. She was happy. She
It is what it is.
Yeah, she dreamed about everything for this and her opportunity to go to WrestleMania and sends all love message to their family.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Lucas.
Okay, I got a little bit of thing to say about this match because I would just watch this and then my dad was watching it too. So, the return of Joanne Hall was very crazy because I'd never seen her on my TV. I would never suspect her.
Yeah.
Because I would never book her to return, but to see her back though, I was like, holy shit. So then 10 was Victoria. Victoria is one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time. In my opinion. She's the most underrated one of all time, in my opinion. But I think the song that should have came with is from 2005. Is it all things she said right from my head, but the Digo don't mess with. It's fine. All the songs are good. But I would say all the things she said was way better than those songs, my opinion. But that's my opinion though. Y'all can name it. Anyways.
Yeah.
You got some NXT coming up. You got Blackheart. I wish she lasted longer, but this is what it is. And Rhea Ripley showed out in this match. She killed it. And that was the second time in the Royal Rumble that someone killed it this year, which we'll get to in a moment with somebody that did their thing and now it's in the main roster.
Yep.
We know what we're talking about. But anyways, it was a really good Rumble. Bianca Belair number 3. I picked Bianca Belair. I knew it was going to happen. And I'm glad my pick was right because I didn't want to lose this, to be honest, because I rather lost the Rumble. I would have been pissed off and I would have been, what the fuck?
I got 2 wins.
But
so
so far that is.
I got 1 win.
1, 2, 3, probably 4 wins, maybe. I don't know how many watching the carpet, but
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
anyways, good, Nick. Talk about the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, it was a very much a nostalgia run of a Rumble. It was a very fun Rumble to watch at first. It was a lot of emotions coming into it. But I actually, afterwards, I think it was like a few days after, I rewatched both Rumble matches just to get my sort of definitive opinion on it. And just looking at the Rumble, the Rumbles themselves, without the suspense or the surprise or whatever of the entrance, kind of, I guess, clouding sort of view of it or whatever. I thought the match it wasn't the best Rumble. It was definitely it was like a fun one to watch initially, but looking back at it, there wasn't really all that much. There was only like one, I think, running thing with that, and that was sort of like Charlotte being the established veteran of sorts of the division, that these two sort of I guess developmental underdogs in Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley conquered her, and that was kind of payback for what happened last year. Other than that, there really wasn't any other sort of running theme throughout the match. It was very random, and there was really no point in announcing Natalya as a number 30 spot. Like, I think in general, there's no point in announcing the specific spot a wrestler is going to be in unless you're planning on not having them have that spot. Like, you saw that with R-Truth back 2 years ago in the 2019 Rumble when they announced him for number 30, and then Nia Jax came out and killed him, and she entered. It's like the only reason you should be announcing the number spot that someone's going to enter is if you're planning to do something special with it, so you subvert people's expectations for it. And they did not do that. But I think the finish and the thing that they did present with the whole Charlotte story of just sort of putting down these developmental talents or whatever, that was really good. And having the final two being two NXT developed names was a really refreshing part of that Rumble. And Bianca Belair 100% deserved the victory. But yeah, overall, it was an okay Rumble.
All right. Anyways, everybody went here. Next up.
Yep.
Roman Reigns.
Yep. And congratulations.
Oh.
Should we get copyright?
Congratulations, we're getting demonetized. Hell yeah.
Roman Reigns defeated Kevin Owens in a last man standing match to retain the Universal title.
Oh,
here we go.
Right.
Omar, you go first.
I love it. I knew he's gonna retain. Last man standing match was outrageous. Getting out from the ring, going backstage, even when Kevin only handcuffed Roman Reigns on the wires, all of a sudden there's a report that health between Roman Reigns and those electric stuff that he was handcuffed from past Sunday because it was dangerous for him, and all of a sudden Paul Heyman helped him out to get it out because he's gonna get suffered. Yeah. That was a good match.
I got a lot of things. So.
Yeah.
All right, Lucas, you're going last.
I know. I am going last. I got a lot of things to say about this.
I'll try not to say what I think you're going to say.
Okay, Josh, you're up next then.
I actually enjoyed this match. It was one of my favorites, besides the Women's Royal Rumble and the match we're going to get onto after. Shout out to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens impressed me in that match. He really put on a good fight. I love the 6 spot where he jumped off the forklift. I thought that was pretty insane. I just want to give Kevin Owens props for putting up such a good fight. And overall, the match was great. I knew Roman Reigns was going to retain, obviously, because he is the tribal chief and he's the leader of the Universal Championship picture. He's the man who puts food on his family's table. He's the man who runs his yard, and it was overall a great match. Like I said, Kevin Owens put up a great fight. This was the best I've seen of him in any match. He put up a real good fight.
Okay, Wyatt.
The match was actually pretty good. Not the best last man standing match, but I thought the match was actually pretty good. Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns got handcuffed onto metal, and Paul Heyman tried his hardest to unhook the handcuffs. They brought on top of the Thunderdome. They went backstage. Owens rammed him with a golf cart.
Yeah, eat your heart out, Sammy Guevara.
Paul was crazy. As long as Roman retained, I was good.
Okay, Nicholas.
There were some problems I had with it. Obviously, the most obvious one I'm leaving for Lucas because I know he desperately wants to talk about it. But so I'll just say my other grievances. It was a very brutal match, but it just felt like an indie match. I mean, not that I have a problem really with indie matches, but it didn't feel right with those two guys. It felt like the same spot over and over again. Basically, jump off a friggin' ladder, do things. Oh, he gets up at 9. Oh, he jumps off another giant friggin' thing. Oh, he gets up at 9 again. Oh my God, friggin' spear through the barricade or whatever the hell it is, and he gets up at 9. It was just spot after spot after spot. I guess you're gonna have that in some last minute standing matches, but it didn't really feel like there was any other sort of substance surrounding it. It just felt like it was just a spot fest, really. And with those two guys in there, I was definitely expecting more. I think this is so far the worst Universal title match we've had since Roman Reigns became the champion. These matches have been phenomenal, even with Kevin Owens in the steel cage match and with the ladder match. But it felt under par for the character. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed. Definitely those things are going to be on highlight reels for who knows how long, especially the freaking golf cart spot, but it doesn't do much for me. And now here's Lucas. I think we all know what he wants to say.
I'll go.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Lucas, you're in the corner for a little bit.
I know.
Now, this was a solid last man standing match. Like, I enjoyed the high spots, the extreme spots, with that golf cart and etc.
Yes.
Those are really good. But that dumbass ref stopped counting.
I was about to get to that.
Jason, you had one job.
No. Dumbass ref, no. You know what should have happened? Hulk Hogan should have interfered in that match.
Brother. This thing happened, brother.
Yeah,
I'm using my creative control, brother.
And then give a leg drop, and a leg drop to Reigns, and a leg drop to Owens.
I'm cashing my brother in the bank, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to take the Universal Championship. Brother. With the holster. What you going to do, brother?
What are you going to do in this case, Dixie?
Yeah. I'm like Ryback here.
Okay.
I guess I'll go then. I guess
Lucas go.
You can go then, since my take was technically done.
Okay. Where do I fucking begin? Okay.
Try not to take most of the episode.
Okay. Can you shut up, please? I need to
That's
get
my
Stop
job,
interrupting me,
Jason.
damn it. Anyways, only thing I gotta say is like, there's some good. I'll get to the good. I'll get to the good. It was a good match overall. Yeah, Kevin Owens was basically being a spot monkey in this match, but he just fucking fell off the Thunderdome again, not dying somehow. He got hang and run over by a golf cart. Like, that was crazy. I didn't see that even coming. I thought I was getting run over anyways, but I did not somehow. But there's some good spots in there. Kevin Owens is kicking around his ass and everything. He honestly deserved it. Honestly, for me, this man fucking deserved it. And I legit hope that Kevin Owens would get thrown off the Thunderdome and killed him.
Yeah, he was close to winning.
Like, no, my baby's gone. But no, that didn't happen. Sadly, I wish it did anyways, but it didn't. But anyways, now to the bad. Oh gosh.
The Rainmaker rants.
I'm about to meet you.
You forgot
okay?
something.
Yep. I'm about to go up there. You're gonna get hurt, all right?
Lucas, you forgot to add something.
What?
Hulk Hogan should have interfered in that fight.
Honestly,
Lucas, we don't. Lucas, we do not need your creative input in this.
Okay. There's a danger because I wasn't here. Done, damn it. So shut up, both of you. All right. Anyways, the bad. Everyone's gonna say the goddamn ending. What in all hell was that? Right from the guy for the that whatever the hell that was, like a little steel thing that was there. I thought basically referee just died. The ending was so terrible. All he is waiting his handcuffs. He can't uncuff anybody. This man is weak as hell. That took longer than Pennywise the It movie in Chapter 2. A girl can go up there right now and fuck her man in the middle of the live. In YTV, it could have happened. They can run into fuck anybody and fuck these wives and shit. What? And that's how long it took. This is like long the Godfather movie. Paul Annie can't uncut things. He can't uncut meals in the bed.
Look how they massacred my boy.
That. Paul Annie can't do that. Roman Reigns is like, what the fuck, man? This guy is so fucking weak and everything. And he guillotined him, and that was it.
Roman? You said Roman, right?
Anyways, Roman, yeah, whatever. Anyways. Yeah, they pissed me off more than anything else. I'm sick of and bullshit endings. Roman Reigns just only punch people in the balls, spear, and guillotine. That is it. He does nothing else. He's gonna lose that title at Mania. I'm calling it, and then all the fangirls and their cries like, "No, we should have that title back." No, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Can't walk. No. Simply no.
Yeah. Lucas, would you be happy if this ended as they're blowing out Hulk Hogan?
And the camera too.
Honestly, I
God, you just have the cameraman.
He's at the cameraman.
Hulk Hogan.
Hogan just jumped on his ass. Dude, elbow leg drop combination. Damn.
Okay, I think it's going a little bit. Okay, it's gonna fall the chair again.
Dude, stop dropping Hogan on Roman's balls, dear God.
Hulk
Oh hell no.
Oh hell no.
I'm going to have nightmares about this now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Yeah, Wyatt's getting PTSD right now. He's giving anxiety, PTSD, depression, everything right now.
Excellent.
Nick.
What?
Hulk Hogan.
Anyways, I think we should get to the next match. Everybody went?
Yeah.
Yes.
3 months.
Unfortunately, everybody won.
Okay, next and last match. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the 30-man Royal Rumble match. A World Championship match at WrestleMania 37. Wyatt, since this is a Royal Rumble match, you can go first.
I have so many positive vibes for this Royal Rumble match. This Royal Rumble match got me so sensitive, so emotional, and proving that my childhood is still alive. With all these wrestlers in this Rumble match, this proves that my childhood is still here.
Edge wins
know
from
a
the
lot-
number 1 spot by last eliminating Randy Orton.
Yes, we're gonna get to that. But to anyone who says that all my childhood favorites shouldn't be wrestling anymore and that the Hurricane, Kane, and Christian shouldn't have returned, fuck you. Okay, the Royal Rumble entrance for this year. Number 1, of course, my second favorite wrestler of all time, the winner, Edge. Number 2, my favorite wrestler of all time, Randy Orton. Number 3, the cuck homeless man, Sami Zayn. Do you know what they should do with Sami Zayn? This is the only way they'll like him more. Is if they handcuff him to the barricade and every time a wrestler walks out of the ring, they beat the shit out of him.
Hell yeah.
That would be the perfect gimmick for him. Okay, and then that way they'll ship his ass to Impact. All right, number 4, Mustafa Ali, which Retribution should have got involved in the fight. Oh well, but number 5, it got me sensitive that he was the first elimination out of the Rumble. I tried not to cry, and that was Jeff Hardy eliminated by this piece of shit of a hell, Dolph Ziggler. Who was number 6? Fuck Dolph Ziggler, he's a piece of shit. Number 7, the Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 8, the return of Carlito.
Don't spit. Don't spit. Not allowed.
We're marking the fuck out.
Yes.
Number 9, Xavier Woods. Number 10, Big E. Thank God he didn't win. Number 11, John Morrison. Number 12, Ricochet. He's not a true superhero because he doesn't act like a superhero. Number 13, Ricochet, but Ricochet is a good wrestler. Number 13, Elias. Number 14, the main roster debut of Damian Priest. Number 15, The Miz. I like what he did when he waxed Bad Bunny Studio, and that led to a new rivalry. Number 16, Riddle. Thankfully, he lasted longer in the Rumble this year than he did from last year, which Riddle lasted 33 minutes. Number 17, Daniel Bryan. Number 18, the Knox County Mayor, the Big Red Monster, Kane. I was very damn proud that Kane came back. Number 19, King Corbin. Number 20, thankfully he made his Rumble debut this year, Otis, even though he lasted a minute. Number 21, I was very hyped for this Rumble debut with Dominic Mysterio. Number 22, the almighty Bobby Lashley. Awesome guy. Number 23, the Hurricane. My boy, the Hurricane. Remember, kids, Hurricane's the man. Number 24, I about cried when this returned because I never thought this would happen, and that is Christian.
Yes!
If you say that Christian should retire and not wrestle anymore, fuck you. Okay, number 25. Yeah. Number 25, AJ Styles. Number 26, one of my childhood idols, Rey Mysterio. Number 27, Sheamus. Number 28, Cesaro, who the hell cares? Number 29, the return of the Friday Night Messiah,
Seth Rollins.
CrossFit
30,
Jesus himself.
Number 30, the dancing teddy bear Braun Strowman. Yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
And I'm going to tell you, when Edge won, I cried all day the following day.
Oh my God, I'll never forget.
Same.
Yes, Brown was crying too.
Same here.
Yeah.
I'm about to cry too again.
I tried. I didn't hop on the group call that because I was getting my tears out of my eyes because that after Edge winning, that proves that with Edge's return, that kept my love for wrestling going because Edge is one of the reasons I'm still in the wrestling, and Edge becoming world champion is gonna make me love and enjoy wrestling a lot more. I don't care what y'all say. People say, "Oh, Edge should stay retired." All you AEW marks, just fuck off and enjoy and start dick riding with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. How about this? We have old stars, but when you see Sting there, you're marking the fuck out. So guess what, you AEW toxic marks? How about you fuck off and start dick riding Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks? So.
Damn. Anyways.
Back to what I was saying here. Edge is a cool dude. Edge is my man. Edge is definitely going to win the world title at WrestleMania. I don't care what you all say. It's we have a new title champion because this is WrestleMania. I don't care. Edge is going to get that title he never lost because Edge is And I'm gonna tell you, Edge's promos are fucking awesome.
Exactly.
Edge is one of the best. Is the best promo cutter today.
On this day, I see clearly.
He's got a cool entrance. He's got amazing mic skills. He's had hell of a great career, and he's gonna kill the great career after he whoops Drew McIntyre's ass at WrestleMania. Randy may have got injured, but thankfully Randy got his ass back in that fight. Randy was just playing his dirty tricks as a heel. But the thing I did like about Randy is that him, Sammy, and Mustafa ganged up on Edge because that proves the hell of Randy is a good damn heel. But Randy didn't win, but thankfully my two heroes were the final two. I'm just glad that Big E didn't win, because if Big E won, I would be pissed off because people were rumoring it that Big E was going to win. Big E was going to win. Nope, he didn't. Thank you, Omos.
Yeah. Anyway,
so that's going to be my rant of knowing how great that my childhood is still alive, and 2021 is going to be damn great of a year. Hopefully.
Hell yeah.
We'll see. The year isn't over yet. Let's enjoy it.
It hasn't even begun.
Definitely, this was a great men's Royal Rumble match. One of the best I've seen in years. Edge winning from number 1 proves that he still got it.
Indeed.
That he can last all those 29 superstars. Like, I definitely cried seeing this.
Tell you,
Holy shit.
Christian
fuck, man.
I haven't marked this much.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm going to tell you, like, Edge and Christian in that ring, them hugging each other had me emotional, and that's probably
there was a lot of emotion in this match.
Listen. Seeing them two, that's probably the best shape that both men have ever been in. The Hurricane even looks good. Carlito still looks good. Rey Mysterio.
Carlito's in great shape.
Still looks good. Look at all my childhood favorites.
We had a lot of surprises there.
Bro.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like Carlito and Christian happen to be the best ones.
Yeah. Carlito, I was damn happy because I didn't think that'll happen. Thankfully, on Wikipedia, Carlito's on the Raw roster.
I can't wait to see who Edge and Bianca Belair chooses to face at WrestleMania 37.
Yeah.
Edge is whooping Drew's ass.
I'll see him facing Drew.
I can see those two having great matches at the Showcase of the Immortals.
I don't see him facing Drew, though.
Holy shit. Anyways, like I said, a lot of emotions here. And Omar, up next.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy the old stars because AEW continued dick riding to Cody Rhodes and Tony Khan.
Okay, anyways.
Okay,
anyways.
Okay,
Why? Okay. Omar.
Alright, this was a great Royal Rumble. I basically had two bets between Daniel, but the only thing I predict first is that Daniel to win. First of all, but I knew Edge was gonna win. So that was the only two I did. But the emotion is when Christian was clear and my tears came out when they were hugging each other. Out of nowhere. This was a quiet, clear wrestler to come back in the ring competition. It was great. But I'm happy that Edge won because like a year ago, he was entry number 21, the curse of this year, 2021.
I was so upset that night. Don't even bring that up. When he got eliminated, I was so sensitive that night.
Yes, the curse has come back.
So sensitive. Like I was on the floor just crying.
Oh no.
Guys, don't offend me, please. I don't hate AEW. They do have a lot of good wrestlers.
Yeah, true.
Good wrestlers.
He's just like this shit on him.
Anyways, Omar,
that's all I can say. That's all I can say. That Christian back in ever and Edge winning the Royal Rumble is awesome. I just hope he shows up on SmackDown if he decides to face on Roman Reigns.
He is.
He actually is showing up.
That's what I'm about to say.
All right, time to get my tissues. I cried.
Yeah.
Wait, what? They are?
We'll hope.
SmackDown hasn't started
We'll
yet.
see.
Omar, is that your take?
No, it's good.
Okay.
Look,
yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
I saw that.
That's right.
I saw that.
Yep.
Anyways,
But hopefully he can confront face to face. So that's all I can say.
Yep,
Wait, what?
SmackDown looks pretty good.
Anyways, Josh, you're up next.
Oh my god.
OMG. I literally cried right after Edge won the match. Pretty
We
much
all
like
did in
everybody
the
did.
home chat we
I
have.
did too.
Yeah.
Oh my
It
God.
was very like that was definitely one of my picks. My main pick was Daniel Bryan. But the thing was, after I saw Daniel Bryan get eliminated, I'm like, it's Edge. It has to be. Because, like, I mean, but the returns, I was definitely
Word.
excited to see. The returns were better, I think, than the women's because you had Carlito, Christian. I mean, the Hurricane was a joke, but it was still great to see him, even though he was here.
No. Hurricane's
No,
the
I'm
man.
not. He is the man, but it was sadly he was in for 30 seconds. I wish he was in longer. But
Hurricane will always. I know
yeah.
I'm gonna get a lot of heat from this, but I'm gonna tell you the Hurricane's more of a better superhero than he will than Ricochet.
Yeah, he's the OG
Hurricane's
superhero.
a real superhero. And even though
But
if
overall,
y'all think that Ricochet is more of a better superhero than Hurricane, what's up with that?
I'd
Yeah,
rather
because-
not have Ricochet be a superhero because that's
Because-
dumb.
Ricochet
but
always.
overall,
Keep
this
going, Josh.
man won the Royal Rumble. He
Oh my
deserves
God.
it.
iPad.
For 47 years old, Edge has still got it, and you're damn right about that. If you say yes, Edge is the main reason why I'm a wrestling fan. Edge is my favorite wrestler of all time. He's the main reason why I'm a wrestling fan still to this very day. Just because he's one of those wrestlers that doesn't take anybody's shit. So I was very happy with the outcome. I mean, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Edge cheated. He beat Randy Orton on the outside." Excuse me, he did not cheat. He outlasted 29 other superstars from the number 1 spot.
Yes.
Yeah, like who else
And that
does
is
that?
Yes.
Who's
Usually
done that?
it was
Rey Mysterio won the Royal Rumble in 2006 in 62 minutes and 12 seconds.
He was
Shawn
number 2,
Michaels
but
won
I
the
remember
Rumble from
that.
the number 1 position.
Chris
That was good,
Benoit
but
won
yeah.
the Rumble in 2004 at entry number 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, dude. I'm just saying, like now who wants
Shawn
it? Like back
Michaels?
then they did, but now who doesn't? I'm not
Saying,
saying.
Josh,
yeah.
is that your take?
Yep, that's all. All I'm gonna say was a great Royal Rumble, and it was the best one I've seen in years.
Lucas, you're up next.
Okay, sorry, a little bit out of here. I know. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I know. I didn't say like who else won number 1 spot. The reason why I said that is because no one legit wins a number 1. The only people I can think of is Shawn Michaels and the other guy. You know, and there's no disrespect to the other guy, but I don't want to mention any names right now. But just be respectful. Anyways, it's rare to see a person to win number 1 went from 5, everything like that. And Christian returning definitely was a big moment in this match. Daniel Priest impressed me in this match as well. Eliminating Kane is a big move. I think Kane choked somebody on the apron. I don't know who it was. I think it was Ricochet.
Yeah,
But,
they were Ricochet.
Kane only lasted 2 minutes. That was dirty.
I can see why, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyways, like what they pretty much did, like this is good for Edge. I'm gonna predict right now, Edge's gonna take on Roman and take the title from Roman. Because
no.
I see it in my percent. You can say no all you want, but fuck you. I don't care about your opinion.
Whoa.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank
Also,
you.
you want to know something funny?
Yes.
Superstar Spectacle had a higher rating than NXT
Yep.
and AEW this week. Okay.
And also Raw and
AEW
SmackDown.
No. AEW had 854,000 viewers. NXT had 659,000 viewers, and Superstar Spectacle had 20 million.
Well, one.
Jinder Mahal is
Say
the
what?
modern-day
Well,
ratings
one.
Raja.
Well, to be fair, it's India. They have the largest population, I think, in the world, so that's to be expected. Also, they did better than Raw and
Is that your take,
SmackDown.
Lucas?
No, I wasn't even done.
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways.
Y'all want to interrupt me today. Damn.
Get interrupted.
Keep going,
Damn.
Lucas.
Block.
Y'all always do that. Anyways, Christian definitely got me emotional. I was like, yo, it's Christian. I was like, wait, I was yelling like, it was crazy to see him and everything. I was like, holy fucking shit, that's Christian, and he looked great.
Yeah.
And like to see this man come back and do what he loves and everything, hugging Edge, bro, that got me crying. I cried 2 times in this match. And Edge winning, I think that's the right move. I think he will probably face Drew and Roman. I don't see him facing Finn, even though it'll be a good match. But him and the NXT champion don't make no sense, in my opinion.
Right.
But I want to take the title. I think Drew will probably take on Sheamus, and probably Sheamus will get it, and then Roman will get will go after Edge. I think Roman needs that humble with experience. I think Edge would be the right guy for it. Everyone like that. I think Edge would be the right man for it, in my opinion. But all you Roman fangirls out there, you can say, "Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. Edge will lose to Roman and everything." Oh, shut up. All you fangirls out there, just leave me alone and everything like that. Just leave me alone, except for Ryleigh. She's cool. Anyways, yeah, it was a good Rumble match and everything. I was crying when Edge won and the prior everything just marked it all out for me, and it was great for me because like this proves that you can't give up, man. You can't give up on your dreams.
Right.
Think about what Edge went through. Edge went through a lot of things, getting retired and everything. 9 years he had to be out from retirement. In 2020 he returned. To see him.
So all for you whining for all you whining little jackasses on social media, just because your idol like Bayley or Sasha Banks or Becky Lynch or Seth Rollins never showed up on TV only in 1 week, or Dolph Ziggler, you keep whining, complaining just because they didn't make it on TV just for 1 week. Guess what? I had to wait 9 years for my idol to get back in that ring.
Exactly.
Same here.
Guess what? Shut your ass up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is, but we'll go back to the whole entire thing. Like, this is why you don't give up at all. Like, because Edge went through a lot, and seeing return is definitely one of the best returns of all time, in my opinion. And like, to see him win is definitely a reason not to give up on anything, and not to give up any dreams and everything. Because now Edge is going to go after the title he never lost and everything like that. So all you out there, if you have a dream to go after, you want, go after it. Nothing's going to stop you.
All right, Nicholas.
All right. Where do I begin with this? I really liked the Edge victory. Totally deserves it after however many years, a decade, I think, of basically being out of action. But I'm not excited about the prospect of either a WWE Championship match or a Universal title match because of the two men who are holding those titles. You got Drew McIntyre, who literally just beat a legend in Goldberg. And then you have Roman Reigns, who's beaten countless legends already in his career. And I guess the point is that I don't think a match with Edge with either of them would do anybody good, because it's like, what do you do in this situation? Do you sacrifice one of their runs and put the legend over in that situation? Like, I don't think, because everyone is an established name. While that can often be a good situation, I think in this situation, I don't think it would help anybody if Edge fought Roman or Drew. And that's why I was a little bit excited when Edge showed up on NXT 2 nights ago. Because that, I don't think is going to happen, but the prospect of possibly having Edge go after either Finn Balor or Karrion Kross, whoever the hell is going to win the title, like, that would help put NXT over, as well as put Finn Balor or whoever else over, which I think could be very beneficial for the future. Not that I don't want to see Edge as a world champion. I would totally love to see that. I just think in the situation that we have at this point, that it wouldn't be good for anybody involved to lose, and it wouldn't do anything for anybody to win. So,
Right.
yeah. But the match was straight up awesome. That was that was an emotional roller coaster. Definitely did not expect Christian returning. That was absolutely crazy. And I do feel I guess lucky to see Edge now, because I really only got into wrestling like a few years after Edge retired, so I didn't get to see him in his prime, and so to see him now, it's a very unique experience that I didn't really get to have. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I'm glad he won the Rumble, but I think they're in a weird spot in terms of who they put him against. That's my takeaway from this. Awesome match, great win, questionable future.
All right.
Yeah, I can see why now, but I
Anyway.
I don't know why. I just feel like it's just like predictable things. I just think it's going to happen. I don't want it to happen, but at the same time, I feel it's going to happen because if Edge comes out to Roman, I think Edge will actually try to get a promo because Edge is like the best promo cutters out there.
Yeah.
Well, he's the best one out there, and sometimes when he gets a promo, you feel that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like when I heard about this on Monday. So, when they say there was a black cloud, like, sometimes you have the black cloud over you sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
So,
I've had it.
So, that's what I kind of think. I think Edge is going to be a heavy favorite to win the title, no matter what title he goes for. I feel NXT could be a fit, but I don't know why. I feel like younger talent should be there, in my opinion. But,
yeah, like, I'm not excited by the prospect of an Edge versus Roman match. I'm not excited to see that match. I mean,
he got the Drew though.
I mean, yeah, but it's like I don't know. I'm not excited to see either of those matches. And I literally don't know why. I mean, it could just be that it won't really do anything for any of them, but just I don't know why I'm not excited to see either of those matches. Like they could be good. I could be wrong. I'm not all that.
We just have to see, okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyways, let's get to the rankings before the outro. So, rankings. I'll give this a 10 out of 10. I enjoyed every single minute of this. Yeah. Josh, how would you rate the show?
For me, it was a 10 out of 10. I mean, my favorite match was the Rumble match, the Women's Royal Rumble, and the Last Man Standing. It was overall a great show, and it was a great way to kick off the road to WrestleMania 37. 10 out of 10.
Omar, how would you rate the show? You're muted, by the way.
I rate the show a 10 because this was the best ever Royal Rumble. We had so much surprise.
You could say it's the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
exactly.
Anyways, Nick, how would you rate the show?
But the difference was there wasn't.
Okay, why? How would you rate the show then?
I would rate it a 10 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed it. One of the best pay-per-views I've actually enjoyed. Definitely a great way we've kicked off the year. Definitely 2021 we'll have a light cloud because in 2020 we had the dark cloud. But yeah, definitely it's going to be a good year. Hopefully we're going to make this a good year. Great way to kick it off. Edge is back, baby. Guess what? If you don't like it, fuck you. But yeah, 10 out of 10, man. Like I've enjoyed the Rumble, you know. It got me very, very happy. It got me motivated. That's what I should say.
Lucas, how would you rate the show?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to be critical. I'm going to be analytical about this, so y'all can hate me for this. There's some points that I'm going to duck for endings. So I'm going to give the show a 9. I'm going to give it a 9. And hear me out. The reason why it's a 9 is because the Nia Jax Shane Baszler match and the Roman ending. That's the only reason why. The rest of the show was very good. But just the two things right there, it's just has to be a 9. Because I don't want to give it a 10 because it's gonna be the best show on the year.
You know
Because
what?
we just got
Screw
to the
it,
year.
I give it a 9. I give it a 9 because you know what? Screw it. I give it a 9.
Yeah,
All
I just
right.
think it's a 9 in my opinion. Like, if it wasn't for the ending and it wasn't for the Nia and Shayna match, I would have given it a 10. But that's just how I thought of it.
Anyways, Nicholas.
I'm going to do this based on two things. Based on my initial enjoyment of the event and how the matches actually were. In terms of enjoyment, definitely 9 out of 10, like Lucas. Once again, it was the Roman finish, the Nia Jax Shayna Baszler match, and also the Sasha Banks Carmella match. Those were kind of the low points of the show for me. In terms of actual match and stuff, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit controversial, but I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10. Mainly because the women's tag title match and the women's match was it wasn't really that good.
Mm-hmm.
The women's rumble was okay, and the finish to the Roman match kind of dragged the show down quite a lot. Everything else was great. Everything else was awesome, but I guess the Drew match also freaking dragged that down as well. So
Okay.
Too predictable, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyways, outro time. Finally, let's go.
And on that high note,
Thanks for watching this episode of the fastest wrestling podcast in professional wrestling, Crash Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we talked about the Royal Rumble 2021. Definitely subscribe to this channel for more reviews, predictions, and fantasy bookings, etc. And subscribe to the loudest podcast and all music, the Moshcast, where you can catch myself, Lucas, and Josh talking about some music. More good album reviews coming out. Coming soon is Green Day's American 80 album review. Absolutely check that out. Anyways, that's my outro. Passing it to Omar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me's.
Okay. He's going to unmute.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching the Crash and Burn podcast, member. Like to subscribe this channel on YouTube and follow every member in this podcast on their Instagram. Bye.
All right. Josh, you're up next.
All right. The Assassin would like to thank everybody for watching the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling, the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed as we review the Royal Rumble from 2021. It was a great show. Follow everybody on their socials. Everything will be linked in the description. Subscribe to the Moshcast, where you can catch us do album reviews and much more. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for our Green Day episode, like Jason mentioned before.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Hell yeah. Hope everybody enjoys SmackDown tonight. Tell us in the comments what you guys thought of the Rumble. How would you rate the show from your perspective? Stay tuned for more episodes on this channel as well as the Moshcast. And this is the Assassin signing out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Keep moshing and keep crashing and burning.
Lucas.
Alright, so I want to make an announcement. I'm going to get this out there. I said on the Moshcast yesterday, I will be taking a break from Instagram on the 15th of February. Just personal things going on as well. Just need to get my mind straight and everything. And I will be back around April 2nd when my birthday comes, because my friend Ryleigh's gonna make a birthday video and I don't want to miss it. But yeah, I'm going to get that out of the way. So follow me on Snapchat as a matter of time at Lucas_Rainmaker, and you can keep me up there, me doing crazy shit or whatever, like Darby Allin does. But anyways, but thank you guys for having me on the podcast, man. It's a great experience to have, get my mind off things and everything like that. But this is the best thing to do, just laughter and just crazy shit to do. So, yeah, thank you guys for doing that. And just remember, do not do stupid shit. And do not jump off any roofs.
Okay, Wyatt.
Okay. Thank you for this awesome episode. You know, we got to review the Royal Rumble and such. But yeah, thankfully, go do what everyone just said there. And I do want to do something a little different. I do want to say I respectfully gonna congratulate on former WWE superstar Tyler Rex of changing his gender. I fully respect for the person I should say she wants to be now. But I wish her now the best of a new life and a new beginning for herself. I heavily respect this decision. If that's what's best for you, that's what's best for you. And I want to send my prayers and condolences of the passing of Butch Reed. Rest in peace to you. Sending my thoughts and prayers to his family and closest friends. And also, farewell to Lars Sullivan and Steve Cutler. Goodbye, Lars and Cutler. Just leave me. Right, Jason?
Yes. Anyways, Nick, end it off.
Well, everybody, I guess it's now my turn. Thank you, everybody, for watching this very interesting episode, mostly full of Hulk Hogan and other important parts, I guess.
Hogan. Nick.
Oh, no.
You didn't say that!
Anyways, guys, settle down. Nick, end it off.
Let my PTSD commence. Yeah, friggin', make sure you subscribe to this channel as well as the Moshcast. Make sure you subscribe to, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want, Nicholas Wrestling. I'm just going to friggin' plug that as well. You can also subscribe to Scoops Out Loud Wrestling Podcast. You can go check that out. Yeah, friggin' follow these people on whatever the hell they have because I don't friggin' know. I need to do more internet stuff. And yeah, like Wyatt pointed out, congratulations to Gabby now on her
Gabby Tuft.
Yeah, Gabby Tuft on her announcement. I support you, and just know that you have
woman now.
You have a ton of support from a ton of wonderful people, and again as well, rest in peace, the natural Butch Reed. Will have you and your family in our best wishes for now. And yeah, hope everybody at home is doing well and they're getting through this year. You know, it's a bit of a rough start, but hopefully things are gonna start getting better as time goes on. So yeah, keep crashing and burning, not literally. Please enjoy yourself.
Anyways, that's the end of the episode. So take care, everybody. Have a good one.
Adios.
We're on the road to WrestleMania. Let's have some
go!
fun.
We're on the
Crash and burn!